After the fact, they were like, oh my God, I can't believe that guy came up to you. Blah, 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 blah. So then I also learned that all women are fucking terrible. You're all terrible. Shame on you for making fun of that man that I just made fun of. I think it's on. Now that it's time, now that the hour hand has landed at the end, now that it's real, now that the dreams have given all they have to lend, well, I want to know, do I stay or do I go and maybe try another time? And do I really have a hand? Am I forgetting? Now that I've tried, now that I've finally found that this is not the way, now that I turn, now that I feel it's time to spend the night away, well, I want to know, do I stay or do I go and maybe finally split the rhyme? And do I really understand the undernetting? Yes, in the morning has me looking in your eyes and seeing mine, warning me to read the signs carefully. Now that it's light, now that the candle's fallen smaller in my mind, now that it's here, now that I'm almost not so very far behind, well, I want to know, do I stay or do I go and maybe fall another sign? And do I really have a hand that I can write on? Now that I can, now that it's easy, ever easy all the time, now that I'm here, now that I'm falling to the sunlight saying to song, well, I want to know, do I stay or do I go, and do I have to do just one? And can I choose again if I should lose the reason? Yes, in the morning has me looking in your eyes and seeing mine, warning me to read the signs more carefully. Now that I smile, now that I'm laughing even deeper inside, now that I see, now that I finally found the one thing I've denied, well, it's now I know, do I stay or do I go, and it is finally I decide. that I'll be leaving for the fairest of the seasons. Yep. You always have to test that first sip of coffee if it's going to burn the shit out of you or not. Welcome. And that was a Nico song. And this is kind of the Mother's Day stream. Not belated. What's the opposite of belated? Prelated Mother's Day? I don't know. I thought it'd be nice to dedicate this stream to all the mothers out there who are joining me, all the other mothers out there who are not joining me, who can't be here. And I hope you're all starting your weekend off to a wonderful celebration of mothers. So there. Play some tunes for you if I can get this stuff worked out. I hope if the stream isn't great, I apologize. I had some issues last week, and we'll see if they continue. But if not, hooray. Oops. Trying to pull up something real quick. I'm trying to pull up my live streaming thing so I can see if my stream is right. Make sure it connected. Okay. Set the woods on fire, hide up in the spires. Flames keep getting higher, they're playing our song. They're playing our song. Keep getting it wrong. Ophelia in the creek, good luck in the sticks. Some things can't be fixed, they're playing our song. They're playing our song. They're playing our song. Darling, I didn't mean to wake you, but I think it's time. 'cause I didn't get a single wink of sleep last night. Was it yes or no? The symbiotic fight or flight. Should I stay or go? We could take it slow. We could take it faster than the remnants of a fleeting snow. But I don't think I could take it if I didn't know. So tell me so. I wanna be your star tonight. I love you so. But sometimes we fall in love with being in love. And sometimes we hurt the ones that we're not thinking of. Through all your shadow and doubt, could you let me out? Oh, 2,000 miles or more, it doesn't matter, just to see you smile and know that I was there to make it worth your while to hold your hand. Our fingers laced in single file, and our hearts racing, we could start again. I could be the man you always wanted if you just say when. 'Cause baby, I don't want for this to be the end. Could you just pretend to buy my lies and dry your eyes? We could just be friends. But sometimes we fall in love with being in love. And sometimes we lose the ones that we're not thinking of. Through all your shadow and doubt, could you let me out? Oh, yeah. Hey Jenny, let me pull this up. I can't read you guys. Happy Mother's Day. I'll be seeing you soon. I don't know if you heard, but we're heading out back that way. That was a Sparkle Horse song, and then a me song, all rolled into one. I'm just fucking around. I don't know what I'm doing. I actually had a little fun before I started. I usually just sort of plop down and run through it, but I was just playing some horse shit before this, and playing stuff I would never play on a carefully choreographed set. But I guess that's kind of the point of all this, is trying to be more loose, less constricted, and just falling out of the regimen that we've all sort of been in, of just bump, 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 and then your life is just sort of, that's what it is. So have a little fun for once. In honor of Mother's Day, does anyone know any Yo Mama jokes? Leave them in the comments. For a chance to win a 1997 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo with a leaky transmission. And you have to pick it up. I'm not dealing with that shit, so. I don't like that pick. Where's my purple pick? If there's one thing for sure in life, I'm going to lose my capo and I'm going to lose every goddamn pick that I own. I have 100 picks and I can't find one. Oh, there it is. Childhood living, it's easy to do. The things you wanted, well, I bought them for you. Graceless lady, you know who I am. You know I can't let you slide through my hands. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. I've watched you suffer, a dull aching pain, and now you've decided to show me the same. No sweeping exits or off stage lines could make me feel bitter or treat you unkind. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses, we'll ride them someday. Well, I know that I've dreamed you a sin and a lie. Well, I have my freedom, but I don't have much time. Faith has been broken, and tears must be cried. Well, let's do some living after we die. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses, we'll ride them someday. I bet my mama does. Yo mama's so poor. Your mama's so poor the ducks throw bread at her. Jeez, that's awful. Thank you. Jenny, I know you know about 100 of those. Tell me one. Oh my gosh. My mama is the sweetest mama. And Mom, I know you're watching, or you watch the broadcast after. I think something might be coming home to you today, shipped. I don't know, maybe. So be on the lookout. And if any of you have not told your mother, or not planning on telling your mother Happy Mother's Day, shame on you. Go tell her that, or kiss her on the cheek if you can. I can't because I'm so far away. But in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be back in North Carolina, so I'll kiss her once for every week I missed Mother's Day. I'm a bad son. That is awful. Oh boy. I'll do an original. It's called 6 Feet Down. I never know when to use a thumb pick or not. I'm kind of conditioned not to use a thumb pick though, because one time I played a song, and this is the stupidest shit, but a guy told me, I really like the way you played that without a thumb pick, because thumb picks are for pussies. And it's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Like, what? And yet, every time I put a thumb pick on, I do this. I go to do it and I put it on, and I always remember that guy saying that stupid fucking thing. And then I guess maybe it skews me to not use one. I don't know. The mind is a crazy thing. It latches onto an idea or a concept, and then you're done. keeps all she loves behind a billowed sheet of fog. And we don't talk too much about what she thinks of God. But when I see her face, it reminds me of that place that I see when I look above. Now her idea of church is in the backseat of a car. And all the praying she does, well, it don't get her very far. But I know she means well, staring out a cheap motel window far from her one true love. That's what she said. Well, I'd rather cut me off a slice of heaven right now than wait around until my grave is dug. There'll be no hugs for me when I am 6 feet underground. Off a slice of heaven right now, then wait around until my grave is dug. There'll be no hugs for me when I am 6 feet down, no. She don't care to hear about what she's come to be, and she don't ever beg to her ragged company. No, she don't ever talk quite the same way that she walks. That's okay, she's in my world to stay. Well, I'd rather cut me off a slice of heaven right now than wait around until my grave is dug. There'll be no hugs for me when I am 6 feet underground. Off a slice of heaven right now, then wait around until my grave is dug. There'll be no hugs for me when I am 6 feet down. She's a hard-loving woman, but she gets what she needs. She got a heart of gold and a headache full of dreams. And she's got band-aids on her knees for every poor man's fantasy. You know she never show her scars. It's on the inside that she bleeds. And I know it's quite hard when your life is in your car and you drive 1,000,000 miles and it never gets you very far, no. Cut me off a slice of heaven right now. When I am 6 feet underground, oh no. Something like that. Your mama's so mean. She make you some damn cookies. Wait, I'm lost. Your mama's so mean she make you some damn cookies. What you talking about? That's crazy. I thought you guys were going to get racy. I said yo mama jokes. I mean like some real creme de la creme mama jokes. This is some 3rd grade shit right now. Come on. My mom's the best. I was thinking about just all the memories, so many things. I had this, it was like one of my, I posted a video last week and my sister was, we were kind of going back and forth in the comments down memory lane about things. And so I was thinking about Mother's Day and my mom, and I was thinking about one of my more earlier memories. We were like in the mall, like an indoor mall, but when those were a thing, and it was me, my mom, Amy, my sister, her friend Leah, and her sister Frances. I think it was the four of us. So it's just, the point is there's like a congregation of children surrounding my middle-aged mother in this mall, and this creepy, crazy looking guy started waddling over to us, and he had like this strut in his step. And I remember that as a kid, because I'm like, who the fuck is this guy coming at us? And I guess what had happened, because, it's so over me, I'm a child. The guy had, I guess, hit on my mom or tried to like ask her out or something. And he was like, and my mom, I'm sure, was very nice. And like, although I'm so flattered, but, I'm married and all this stuff. And I just, it was so funny. I remember that for two reasons. First of all, in hindsight, as an adult, it's like, you're going to go to this woman who's wearing a wedding ring. She's in her 40s and she's surrounded by children. It's like, yeah, this is going to work out for me to ask this woman out on a date. Good Lord. But it was like, that was the first time in my life I'd ever seen someone get actively rejected. You know what I mean? It's like this poor guy, because I remember the energy coming in. This guy's like, oh, my life's about to change. And then when he left, he was like, had just been stabbed in the chesticles. Like, good Lord, I couldn't fathom it. And of course, all the girls were like, after the fact, they were like, oh my God, I can't believe that guy came up to you. Blah, 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 blah. So then I also learned that all women are fucking terrible. You're all terrible. Shame on you for making fun of that man that I just made fun of. Seems like the craziest shit that happens in my life somehow revolves around my mother and father. I am a mama's boy, though, so. Ginny, you're off the coast now, right? You're not living on the coast. That's probably stupid for me to even ask you that. Of course you're not. I think we'll be closer. I don't know, maybe. When the stars are out and the moon is in, I'm with her, but you're with him. Lay awake the whole night through and make believe that I love you. Go ahead, let's pretend we're in love. Well, your love's a sin, more than you could ever know. Make believe that I love you, but I do, but I do, but I do, broken hearts and shaking pens, fairy tales begin and end. Sign your name with an X and an O, and make believe that I love you. Help me see when the lights are dim. Hold me close, but don't give in. Take my hand, I won't let go. Just make believe that I love you, but I do, but I do, but I do. It's getting fucking hot. Whew. You're home. Yay. I'm glad to hear that. We'll be moving back to North Carolina in what? Late August, I think. But I'm gonna be coming up there in June to do some work on the house. I have to pull off the 2x4 that says abandoned on it, and I have to pry it off and then get to work in that fucking thing. I don't know if you've even seen that house. We'll have to host you. Give me a second, gang. Fingers are killing me today. This next song is a folk song that I think we all know. I don't really need to tell you what it is, but it's about life and death, and mostly death, but yeah. Getting a text message here. I look really sexy. Oh, do I? Keep it in your pants. Yeah, it's a folk song, but it's a I'm gonna steal it from Mississippi John Hurt. You gotta walk that lonesome valley, whatever. No one can walk it for you. You gotta walk it for yourself. got to walk that lonesome valley. Well, you got to walk it for yourself. There's nobody else can walk it for you. Well, you got to walk that valley for yourself. My mother had to walk that lonesome valley. Well, she had to walk it for herself. There's nobody else could walk it for her. Well, she had to walk. Oh yeah, you got to walk that lonesome valley. Well, you got to walk it for yourself. There's nobody else can walk it for you. Well, you got to walk that valley for yourself. My father had to walk that lonesome valley. Well, he had to walk it for himself. There's nobody else can walk it for him. Yeah, he had to walk. Our Jesus had to walk that lonesome valley. Well, he had to walk it for himself. There's nobody else could walk it for him. Yeah, he had to walk. Oh yes, you got to walk that lonesome valley. Well, you got to walk it for yourself. There's nobody else can walk it for you. Well, you got to walk that valley for yourself. Yeah. None of those people, well, Jesus walked the Lonesome Valley. My mother has not, and my father has not. Thank God. That's just a song. It's not the truth yet. They're here, and they're with me, and they're awesome, and I love them. I don't even want to think about things like that. That's awful. How dare a song even bring it up? That's fucked. This guitar is fucked. I took this guitar not too long ago to a nice reputable place here in Madison that works on guitars, because like I am a handsy person. Like I work on stuff, but when it comes to guitar, I'd rather just play it. And I don't know if you guys ever go to guitar stores, but it's these ancient people, these ancient guys with these handlebar mustaches, and they're so pretentious. I hate to generalize, but they are very pretentious. And they're very particular about what they do and how they do it. And I brought this guitar in a while back, and they scoffed at the idea that we're going to work on a $400 Epiphone when I've got these $10,000 guitars hanging up here. Why don't you just buy one of these? It's like, can you just fucking fix my saddle and all that stuff? And they did such a bad job on it. Because I guess it wasn't worth it to them to try. So now I'm in a position where I guess I kind of have to learn how to work on my own stuff. And if you're wondering where the Ibanez has been for the past couple months, it's because it's garbage right now. With humidity the way it is, and it's just busted. It's just completely busted up. And this guitar is no picnic either, so I'm working in my limitations. God bless them. What am I looking for here? Like clockwork, this guitar is going to jump 2 notes when I tune this. Please don't. It's so particular. That's the best I can do right now. My sweetest angel, you float above the rain where I climb the tallest stairwell just to try and reach you there. I swear I've dreamed you for every time I've seen you, but I could only stare. The showers in your hair fall slow, and I know tomorrow you'll never beg or borrow. Just hold your head in sorrow for everything you do. For everything you do, there's an equal heart reaction. Been my satisfaction. I'll close my eyes and I'll count to 10. I won't have to find you, I'll always be behind you, wondering where the world ends and where my baby girl begins. And then when the day sends you back to where your road bends, I'll find you on the south end of all that you defy, where the time pass slow. Time pass slow. I know your heart aches with every move your mouth makes. We'll take that heavy boulder and place upon my shoulders, dear. I'd never hurt you or tear apart your virtue. I love you with my life, I love you when I die. I'd never tell a white lie upon your diamond blue eyes, for promise of a new sky, to walk that old fine line, to walk that old fine line where the beaten, bruised and all frayed, sifting through a dull haze. Blame it on the old days, back when you were dumb and I was only young. But you were never dumb and I was never young. And wrapped around your finger we danced upon the danger, where our hands are strangers, your second hand in mine, where the time pass slow. Time pass slow. I never know when to end. I love you too. Thank you. Kate, you know what that song is like? It's like Christmas Tips from Co-op, because there's nowhere to take a breath in that fucking song. Oh boy, I'm so glad you guys could be here today. It's fun to do this every week. Sometimes it's a chore. Sometimes it's a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, I know. But I'm. It's something I want to do. I posted a video last week about sort of being perfect or being a perfectionist, which is kind of what I am, and I don't want to be that anymore. It's like I'm tired of that, and it kind of limits you in a lot of ways. And it's nice to come and do this every week because it's something I never want to do this until I'm like 10 minutes into it. And then I love it because it's really fun to be with you guys and interact and just be here and not be perfect. That's really important, I think, in life, not just for musicians, but anyone. Like if you're going to not do something because you're afraid that it's going to suck or that it's not going to get a reception or that it's not this or it's not that, and you're going to internalize that as I'm no good or I'm lousy or I'm whatever. And it's like, I just want to play music for an hour a week with you guys, and that's really something that's fun for me. And I'm glad you guys love being here too. In honor of Mother's Day, kind of one of the reasons I do this on Fridays at noon, because I'm very well aware people are working during the day. But I remembered back to when those of you who don't know, I used to be a 911 dispatcher for a time. And the lady who trained me, Joni, who I love, and is a mother, happy Mother's Day, Joni. I call her Mama Bird anyway because I'm her baby bird. She trained me to do everything that I do, or that I did as a dispatcher. Taught me how to be a good hand and all that, and I love her for that and everything. But she taught me a very valuable lesson the first day on the job. I know you guys probably don't know what it's like to be in 911, but it's pretty insane. So there I am, first day. I'm sitting there watching her for it's a 6 to 6, 12-hour shift. I'm watching her, and the city's just fucking burning down all day like it is every day. And I'm probably sweating through my shirt just watching her do this. And, she's just doing her thing, and I'm watching her. And then 12 o'clock hits, noon. And on the dot, I'll never forget this. She pulls off her headset. She never really said much to me until this point. She took off her headset, she turned around, and she said, "They're required to give you 1 hour a shift to take a lunch break. I suggest you take it." And she said, "Deuces," and she got up and she left. And everybody turned around, all the other workers, and they're just like, ugh. And I had so much respect for her in that moment because I learned that a job like that, you sacrifice so much. Everyone deserves to have 60 minutes in a day. I don't care what the fuck you do or who you are. Everyone deserves the right to have 60 minutes a day where they can take off their headset or their fucking work gloves or whatever and sit away from that and do something else. It's not asking a lot. And so many of us don't do that, or we feel guilted into oh, you need to sacrifice so much for whatever you do in life that even you need to work through lunch. You need to sit here and eat lunch. And that I've never really been that way. I will do that. I will sacrifice, and I'll sit at my desk and I'll work through lunch, and I'll feel miserable at times and stuff. And that's I hate that for people. And when I saw her do that, I was like, she gets it. So that's kind of the idea of doing this at noon. I know I could do it at night and there'd be more people and more reception and stuff, but it's I think it's cool that we can just be here for an hour, which we're kind of getting to, and disconnect from that. I know you'll stop watching this and you'll go back to whatever the hell you were doing, but it's not, things can wait. And that's what I learned, even in a job like that, where it's a matter of life and death. You still have to take care of yourself. You still need to look out for yourself. And if Mama Bird taught me anything in life, it's that you have to look out for yourself, or you're not going to be able to look out for anyone else. So I so look forward to hanging out with my friend Joni when I get back, and Angela and all those crazy people. They're the best. It's the wisdom that only mothers can share. They get it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to mansplain it to you. Let me mansplain how mothers work. If you guys will have me, I said earlier I was like having some fun just playing some bullshit before the set started. And I heard this song. I haven't heard this song in years, and I heard it yesterday, and I was like, I fell in love with it all over again. And I was trying to learn it, but I don't know it. And if you'll have me, maybe I could try to play it here. I know I'll fuck it up, but we'll just call it a workshop. I won't even like pull up lyrics or anything. If I fuck it up, we'll just move on. But thank you for indulging me. This is called Little Red Bird, and it's a Dave Matthews song. And I'm going to try really hard to do it right. Waiting for the crumbs to fall. Daddy said, get a job. Well, don't you see, Daddy, how good I am at catching crumbs? Guns and gods and little red birds. Guns and gods and little red birds. General Custer, it said, overestimated his abilities to win. Sitting Bull turned the table on him, a comfort to account the battles won after the war is lost. Guns and gods and little red birds. Guns and gods and little red birds. A comfort to count the battles won after the war is lost. Go down. Comfort to count the battles won after the war is lost. Guns and gods and little red birds. Guns and gods and little red birds. If there's a place written in the stars, reflected on heaven's graces, if God had an honest face, a troubled expression would be watching the human race. Guns and gods and little red birds. guns and gauds and little red birds, a comfort to count the battles won after the war is lost, little red bird. I love that song. It's crazy. It's one of my favorite songs from him. It's not even on an album. What a waste. Thank you for indulging me on that. I guess I'll close it up. We're at an hour, so. But I do want to say Happy Mother's Day to all of you out there. Whether you are a mother or not, it's a great time to just remember to be thankful and happy for the positive things in life that your mother gives you, or maybe your mother didn't give you that, but it's still a chance to think about the things in life that you love and care about. So, and I love and care about my mama, and I will see her soon. Where is that fucking thing? Maybe I'll get that song better in the future. Oh boy. I got my black capo. I've got my alligator. I don't know. Have I been switching out the set? I don't even know. Thank you, Fitbit, for giving me a notification that happened 3 hours ago. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Go hug your mama. Sweet little girl of mine, always shining, always fine. She's on my mind, that sweet little girl of mine. She's got an autumn sunrise, and it's always golden and always kind. She's so divine, that sweet little girl of mine. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Till next time.